Hey everybody, Spine Ticks Pressing here, and I've got in front of me Strange Adventures number 205, the first appearance of Deadman. Guess what? There's quite a few pressable defects in this slabbed 4.5. So stay tuned, because we're going to crack it open right now, and let's take a look at the raw copy. One open without damaging the label. I like to start at the top. Let's crack that bad boy open at the top. Get in there. Now I'm just going to shimmy it down the side. Not cooperating. Here we go. There it goes. So I picked up this 4.5 copy of the first appearance of Deadman, and I can't recall off the top of my head when I paid for it. I think I paid right around the $300 mark, and I feel that this book can be improved. I feel that the defects that were listed, and there's always defects that are not listed, but I felt like the defects that were listed by CGC, many of them, not all, many of them were improvable. One of the larger defects that you'll see here is this corner at the bottom right, and it is missing a chip. But I'll tell you, I have looked at quite a few of this book, and I've seen them in the same grade, and some I've even seen in slightly higher grade, like 5.0s and 5.5s, and they don't look as good as this one. They really don't. They're far more color breaking spine ticks. The edges look pretty ragged on most of them, and the coloration of the book itself doesn't look so hot. The big issue with this particular book is the back, and you can see there's quite a bit of I don't know, discoloration, probably foxing, and I believe that that can be improved as well. So let's keep getting this open here. I was on a nice run there. Now let's run it up this side. And I think we're gonna just about got it. There it goes. All right, no longer need my tools. Let's take the label out carefully because I want to save it. And let's take out the inner well of the book. Let's clean off our mats. Very nice. Okay. So it looks pretty good. No issues inside the well that I can tell of. I think it is all the way on the far left side of the encapsulation. This one is gonna feel like this one's gonna be a little dicey because I don't see a lot of room to work with. I see some room on the right side, and I just see some defects that are really noticeable. Like there's a slight spine roll here. And then the back, as I said before, the back shows a lot of discoloration, some staining up in there. Not sure what's going on up here in this corner, but trying to see if I can move it inside the inner well, free it up, get it away from the corners. This one's in pretty good shape. I got it off the top quite a bit, but this area right up on that side doesn't look as good. All right, so I've got my blade, and I need some little bit better lighting when I do this. I probably should do this off camera because this is the most important and also the most frightening part of this operation. really close to the book. There's not a lot of room inside this inner well. Don't see any really easy way to get it out. I wanted to start with a successful side. I don't think they did the best job of getting it in the inner well. It really doesn't look like it's in there properly, like they The one nice part is that once you get it in, you want to lean the blade hard to the right and go really slow. And then once you do that, you'll hit, you kind of will hit the side. But I'll tell you what, as much as you want to get the book out, this is not the time or the place to hurry. The book will come out. Just go slow. Really be methodical and take your time. This truly is like surgery. The last thing you want to do is cut your book. Okay. That looks really good. Got all the way up to the top. So now I want to try to come across the top. And I felt at the top. Felt at the top was a challenge. Okay. It was super damn slow. So I should zoom in for you guys. All right, let's put that blade away. Let's see what we can do here. Okay, top. Looks like it's nicely open. What I don't have is I don't have a connection between the top and my drop down. I am gonna be smart and cut away from the book. I don't need to cut toward the book. I just need to get that top corner. Okay, I've got it open. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to put my gloves on. Give me just a minute. Okay, gloves are on, and we're just gonna very gently lift the plastic up. Now I have a problem right in this area here where the plastic is not cut properly. So again, we're gonna shimmy the book away from the cutting side. That's really difficult for me to see. Okay, it's cut through. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to try to shimmy the book out without impacting any of the corners and trying to avoid some of the sharp edges cut the bottom. I really don't think I can cut the bottom. I'm having some difficulty getting the book out. All right. What that was. Does not look like it was part of the book. Almost looked like a bug. Like the issue I'm having is in this corner here. Probably can't see it, but the well kind of does like a little bend, and I'm having a tough time. There we go. I'm going to pull that off a little bit. Having a tough time getting that top corner over, and I've got it now. I'm just going to gently get it out. All right. Well, we did it. We got the book out without damaging it. Now it's time to take a look at it and assess it. There's no doubt the book has never been pressed, so that's positive. Right here along the spine is a very noticeable crease, and it is the result. There's a very noticeable spine roll crease on the side. I'm going to pick it up here. I'm not sure if you can see it. Maybe I can angle the book. You should be able to see it. It's very, very subtle. It's almost as if something was placed on the book and it created a little indentation running down the side of the book. Here's really the big one for me. I want to see what the back side of the cover looks like. If it's really white, that's a great sign. If the inside of this cover is dark and very yellow, it's not a great sign. So let's take a look at it. Okay, it's not a super wonderful sign. It's got, not sure if I can pick this up on the camera, but there's quite a bit. See, down in there is where the red, we have a little bit of red bleed through from the front cover. There's not a lot of red up here where the gun is, but I can see some red discoloration. It may have come from this page. I don't believe it did. Inside pages look pretty good. But this is going to need some time underneath the blue light. And underneath the blue light, these very slight, subtle red lines will come out. I want to be able to remove that discoloration, the foxing on the back. And when you do so, you really don't want to impact the interior of the book. And the inside pages look great. The cover does not look great. I mean, there's some noticeable, I don't know, discoloration, yellowing. And now I'm going to take my blue light, because I, on the front, thought there might be some foxing, some of these stains. And if it's foxing, I can generally see like a little discoloration around it. Some odd stains, an odd one here, an odd one there. Some fingerprint stains there that are visible under the blue light. Interesting little glowing spot there. It's just dirt. I think this is just junk. It's just dirty. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's foxing. It just looks like dirt. Nothing's... Generally the foxing looks has a pinkish color under blue light, and I don't see that at all. I think this is just all dirt. Now up here was some type of a stain, and it went through the cover, and there's a stain there as well. Also went through the cover. Well, this one's going to be fun. I do believe the creasing can be improved. If I could pick up some of this dirt on the back, that would be wonderful. And let's go to the front. The front just really presents very nicely. So again, it was a 4.5. Still might be a 4.5. We'll have to clean it and give it a improved look and send it back and see what they think. There's some issues here along this edge that will improve with some pressing right in there, right in this area here. From the inside you can see what looks to be maybe some finger bends. You can definitely see some creasing of the cover coming back. That should all press out nicely. So there we go. Was a 4.5. Beautiful presentation. This book looks really gorgeous. And I'm going to be honest, I will be happy if it stays as a 4.5. And I will be ecstatic if this can be improved. Let's do one more thing. Let's take a look at one more thing. Let's take a look at the staples. Couldn't really see them very well on the front. And they are behind the book. This staple has some nice silver sheen to it. Top one does not, but I don't see any rust. Top one just looks a little crooked there. But all in all, looks pretty good. So stay tuned for the next episode, and in the next episode I'm going to be cleaning this book and trying to get some of the dirt off the back. And yeah, just a fantastic character in Deadman. It's a character I really do like. I kind of always liked the look of him, and I thought the Neil Adams really took the look of Deadman to another level. And I think issue 207 is that classic. I think it's a green cover with all the faces and Deadman's in the middle. It's gorgeous. I think I will try eventually to pick that one up. It's a book I like quite a bit. And this one, though, I'm really happy to have this key issue. This, I think, is a very important book to have. I think it's pretty undervalued. And hopefully I can improve it and have it come back a slightly higher grade. Get a little bit of a bump off that 4.5. Maybe get a bump up to a 5.0 or a 5.5. Not sure if the book can go much higher than that, but it sure does look fantastic. All right, thanks for tuning in to this episode of Cleaning and Pressing Strange Adventures number 205. Take a look at some of my other videos I've got on the channel. If you are new to this channel, please subscribe and hit that like button. And thank you for supporting this channel and watching this video all the way to the end. Take a look at these videos right here on the screen. And I gotta tell you, thanks for being here. I appreciate you being part of this community. And as always, happy hunting.